Welcome to Living as Liv, and thank you for joining me on my second video. My name is Olivia, and today we're going to talk about a little bit of what I talked about in my intro video. And if you haven't seen my debut video, I suggest you go look at it. But if you don't have time for that right now, it's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. I'll let you know a little bit, just a little bit. But you still need to watch the intro video just to find out, a little bit more, so it'll all make sense. But, I'm gonna talk about a little piece of what I mentioned in my intro about how I got to this point. Well, let me tell you what point I'm at. So, a couple of weeks ago, I made a very life-changing decision for a number of reasons. I'll tell you what that life-changing decision is. So, I decided to take my leave from the job that I had. It was a hard decision to make because I personally don't want to feel like a loser. You don't have a job? What do you mean? You don't have a job? But I didn't just quit like all willy-nilly just because like I hate it here. You people stink. Oh, part of it is I didn't like it. To be honest. Well, I shouldn't say that particular job with that particular company, I didn't hate. In that field overall, within that field, I liked that particular job. Like it was the best that particular job was the best in that field that I've experienced. My jobs in that field, that was the best one. But the field overall, I didn't like. I'm not gonna tell you what that field is. Just because I don't want to bash the field, I don't want to bash other people's means of living because somebody might really like that field, and I don't want to give them, I don't want to make them feel any type of way if that's what they like to do. But it wasn't for me. And because that wasn't for me, and no, it's not hairdressing. That was also my intro video. So, so if you haven't seen that, you'll know why I'm saying it wasn't hairdressing. But that's a whole nother story. But like I said, my crazy starts a long time ago. But we just started. I'll tell you, I'm starting from like my early to mid 20s of this current field that I'm talking about. I started like I was like 22, 23. I'm 28, by the way. So that's where we're starting at. Yeah, my crazy go before 22, 23. So, but yeah, so that field just wasn't for me. And when you deal with mental health issues, certain things can kind of exaggerate that. And so throughout those years of working in that field, I've gone through periods of I've just gone through really bad periods with my mental health. I found that field to be very stressful for me personally. By the way, I deal with anxiety and depression. I know you probably hear that a lot. A lot of people these days deal with anxiety and depression. But true, and I know a lot of people make jokes about it, or they say, some people say they have anxiety, or they'll say like, oh, they're depressed because they're just feeling particularly down that day. But when you actually are diagnosed with depression or anxiety, it's a different monster. It's something else. It really is. And I'm not saying that you can't overcome it or you can't get beyond it, but it's extremely difficult. And especially when you have to get up every morning and face the world like you're normal while having a mental illness, it's the most awful feeling in the world sometimes. I'm sorry. It really is. It's the most awful feeling in the world. And so particularly this past year, I've dealt with more anxiety and then depression. So, so because of that, that really takes, at least for me, again, all what I'm talking about is just my experience. Maybe, you have similar feelings. But all of those feelings really take a toll, at least for me, in on my esteem, because it makes me feel, of course, crazy. It makes me feel like a failure. Why can't I do, simple things that other people seem to do and handle? And, people have had my job for years. I can't last a couple years, I don't understand why it's so difficult for me to do normal adult things. So it definitely plays, is games on self-esteem and confidence in my abilities to function. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to continue, because I just needed a break from the those thoughts, those circling in my head, like, on top of not liking the field and it stressing me out, because it already was something that I didn't want to do. And on top of that, it was making me feel inadequate. So I decided, like, let me try my hand at something that I want to do, something that can possibly give me confidence, and for some reason, I feel like sharing my story about how I feel like such a loser will give me confidence. Go figure. But it really, for some reason, it does. Because it makes me feel that I'm not alone. And I don't know, it's just, I guess it's kind of like an open diary. It just gets it off your chest. And I really do feel that sharing my experiences will help other people. And it'll make me, be less, afraid to to feel. Be less afraid to feel those negative emotions, because I'm sure, once people start seeing this, besides just friends and family, because I know right now it's a really, really minute channel. I know only my friends and family are gonna see this, but eventually, hopefully, other people will see this. But I know some negative comments will come along, but hopefully through this channel, I will gain confidence, be able to feel, be able to handle those negative comments and move on. Just be like, this is me. But I'm still putting it out there. I'm still, may not have helped them, may not have helped the troll, but I've helped so many others because they can identify with those feelings and realize that, yeah, I felt that same way and she got over it. So can I. She felt, like she couldn't do it, but she did it anyway. Now, I'm not saying don't take this as, oh, she did it, or she, quit her job, so I'm gonna just up and leave and quit my job. This was not a willy-nilly decision. It wasn't. I hemmed and hawed, cried about it, worried about it, all that jazz. Talked to my family about it, talked to my husband about it, see if we could really do this. And, it's even just a couple weeks in, and I feel the pinch, not gonna lie. But we do believe in living simply. And we're just going to see how it goes. I'm not gonna panic. And, yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. Don't judge me, because I'm not judging you. So yeah, so I'll probably talk about this maybe a pinch more, or maybe not. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. But if you want to, I hear somebody coming in, so I'm gonna end this real quick. But I look forward to speaking with you more, and leave comments below about your experiences or something that you're dealing with, and maybe we can share encouragement, of course, and chat later. Bye.